everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Kaitlyn. I am so excited to be spending some time with you, showing you some of the recipes that I have that are a little bit on the healthier side or just a little bit on the lighter side. So super excited. If you have some New Year's resolutions that you're trying to keep this year, then these recipes are going to help you. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we are going to be learning to make today is a honey apple salad that has cranberries and a fantastic vinaigrette. Then we're making a pasta salad with some local ingredients. My favorite summer salad, a strawberry poppy seed salad. And then we're going to move along to a grape salad and then a cucumber salad, and finishing things off with a rainbow fruit salad. All right, so we're going to get things started with this honey apple salad. Now, it is by far one of my favorite recipes because the dressing is just so delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey there, everybody, and Happy New Year. You know, a lot of us have made some New Year's resolutions, and if getting healthy is one of yours, then I have a salad recipe you are definitely going to want to try. Let's go ahead and get started. Here's what you're going to need. A 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 1/4 cup of honey, 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and then a spring mix salad and a large apple and dried cranberries. All right, so to get this party started, we are going to make our salad dressing. So I have my vinegar and olive oil. Pour that in. And then we're also going to add in the Dijon mustard. And our salt and pepper. And then we're actually going to end up measuring out a 1/4 cup of honey. Now, a trick for you if you are dealing with any kind of sticky liquid is you are going to want to spray down your measuring cup with some kind of cooking spray, and that's going to keep the honey from sticking to your utensil, and you're going to be able to pour that right into your mixture. There we go. Then we're going to mix this up. This is going to be our salad dressing that we're going to put on top of our salad. Now, I've already chopped up my apple and got some pieces in here ready to go for you. So, and our spring mix, which is my absolute favorite. If I'm going to eat a salad, it's got to be a spring mix or a spinach salad. I love my dark leafy greens. All right. Then, once you've got your salad dressing all mixed up, then we're going to pour some of that right on top. And then we're going to take some craisins or some dried cranberries, sprinkle them on top too. And if you like cheese on your salad, you can actually put some feta cheese on there, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. And then you're ready to go and enjoy. All right, well, there you go. And again, that is one of my favorite salads, so I know you're going to enjoy it as well. Well, let's go ahead and move right along to the strawberry salad. Now, again, this one is fantastic, and I love to eat this salad in the summertime when I've got fresh strawberries, and especially if you've gone berry picking and got some from a local farm, or maybe you've grown your own strawberries, then this is fantastic for that. But any time of year is a great time to have a strawberry poppy seed salad as well. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I mean, sometimes you just want something cool to eat for lunch, and I have a fresh summer salad that I know you're gonna love. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's what you're gonna need. Spring mix lettuce, strawberries, chicken, garlic croutons, and poppy seed dressing. Okay, so this is gonna be real simple to put together. So I'm gonna start with my lettuce, And I'm gonna go ahead and just fill my bowl up. Now I like to tear my lettuce up as I'm making a salad just because then it makes it a little bit easier to eat, putting it into bite-sized pieces. And then once I've got all of my greens put into my bowl, then I'm going to take some of my chicken and put that on top. Then, that way I've got some protein. Okay, then I'm gonna take my strawberries and I'm gonna just make those into little slices to put on top of my salad. One of the things that I like about this salad is it's very sweet. So my palate tends to lean on the sweeter side than the savory side. And then if you've got some fresh summer strawberries, since strawberries are in season right now, it's just super duper delicious. Strawberries on top, and I'm gonna throw on some of my croutons. And then drizzle on some poppy seed dressing. All right, and then it's ready to serve and enjoy. I just love how pretty that salad looks. Now we're gonna move on along once again to something that maybe is a little bit different, a little bit heavier than just your normal salad where you would have lettuce and other vegetables. This one is going to be a pasta salad, and what's really fun about it is made with some local ingredients as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey there everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Kaitlyn. Now some of you reached out to me and wanted some summer salad recipes, so I have one for you today. We are going to be making a pasta salad that is very colorful, very bright, very good for summer, and absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's what you're gonna need. 1 red bell pepper, 1 yellow bell pepper, 1 green bell pepper, some goat cheese, black olives, cherry tomatoes, restaurant-style Italian dressing, salami, and noodles. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit before we get started on some of the ingredients that I'm gonna be using. So I've already got my pasta cooked, and you can see it here. I'm using a tricolor pasta mainly because it's gonna make the dish more colorful and bright and make it all the more appetizing. Another thing that I am using today is I am using this Terrell Creek Farms goat cheese that is the garlic and herb. Now the reason I'm using this is one, it is made in Fordland, Missouri, so it's a local farmer product. And then also it already has my seasoning mixed into the cheese, so there's less ingredients that I have to measure out myself to put into the salad. Another thing that you at home might want to know is whenever you are picking out bell peppers, there's actually a difference between different types of peppers. So on the red bell peppers, we're gonna look at the bottom. So you can see it's got 4 bumps here. So this is a female red pepper, which means it's going to be a little bit on the sweeter side. Then it has 3 bumps on the bottom. So if you like your dishes to be a little bit more sweet, then you're going to want to make sure you're getting female peppers instead of male peppers. If you don't want it to be super sweet, then get the male peppers. And honestly, there's not too terribly much of a difference when it comes to taste, but some people might notice. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and chop up our red bell pepper here. Now in this dish, you can kind of adjust the measurements to your taste. So since we have 3 peppers, I tend to just use about half a bell pepper or half of each color of bell pepper as I'm putting them into this dish, just because that's my taste preferences. If you really, really love your peppers, then you can put in a whole pepper or you can put in more than 1 if you want to. It is 100% up to you. This is one of those cases where cooking is an art, not a science. Throw that in. Another thing that we're gonna do is we want to slice up our cherry tomatoes. I put them into quarters. Now you're gonna wanna make sure you have a sharp knife so that way you slice through the cherry tomato and not smash it. If your knife is on the dull side and you just try to push down on it, it's gonna smash it and then you're gonna get juice everywhere, and we want all of that into our salad. We don't want it all over our countertops. So once you've got all of your tomatoes sliced, and then also chopped up my salami into quarters, so that way it was just a little bit easier to eat. It was in bite-sized pieces. Then we're going to put all of that into our bowl too. All right, good. We got all that in there, and then we're gonna give it a quick toss to get all of our ingredients stirred in before we add our cheese and our salad dressing. Woo. All right, now we're gonna add our cheese. And I go ahead and just throw the whole tub of cheese in there. You can never have too much cheese. And last, we are adding our salad dressing. Now this one you are going to want to measure with your heart. So I use about half a bottle of dressing when I'm making this salad. But if you want more dressing, of course you can always add more. If you want less, you can have less. Give it a good toss. And then it's ready to serve and enjoy. Once again, another beautiful salad that just looks fantastic on your table. So if you're wanting to make that, again, Terrell Creek Farms goat cheese is absolutely amazing. You can pick that up at Hy-Vee, but you can also pick that up at the farmer's market. If you go out there on Saturday mornings down on Republic Road, then at the pavilion, they're going to be out there and you can try a lot of their various cheeses, but that one is definitely one of my favorites to cook with. All right, moving right along, we are going to dive into a grape salad that is not only one of my favorites, it has been a favorite of a lot of my friends, and then it also is a recipe that I came across while I was cheerleading in high school. One of the other girls' moms used to make this all the time, and we loved having it for breakfast, for a brunch, if we were, needing a snack before a game or a competition. It was a great thing for us to eat. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Hey there, so today we are going to be making a grape salad. Now this is one of my favorite dishes to make, and it's perfect for an outdoor get-together or maybe a Sunday brunch. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's what you're gonna need. 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, 8 ounces of sour cream, a 1/3 cup of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get a bunch of red and green grapes. So go ahead and get those washed and picked off of the stems and put them in a bowl. We're gonna set that to the side for now. What we're gonna make next is the topping. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cream cheese and our sour cream and we're gonna go ahead and put that in the bowl. All right, then we're gonna mix that together. Once that's smooth, then we're gonna add in our sugar and our vanilla. And then mix it again. All right, once that's all mixed together, then we're going to pour it on top of the grapes. So you're just gonna pour that right on top here. Just gonna smooth that out until it covers all of the top of the grapes. All right, so then once it is spread, then you can take your brown sugar and just sprinkle a little bit of that on top. You can also add walnuts if you want a little bit extra crunch in this grape salad. Then we're gonna cover it up and stick it in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes just to give it some time to settle. And then it should be ready to go. All right, it should be ready to go. Let's take a look. Get this out, get the door closed. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1. All right, it looks amazing. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a spoon and a bowl, just scoop it up. And enjoy. All right, there you have it. Now, one of the things for you as well is if you don't necessarily like grapes, the topping that I put on that salad actually makes a fantastic fruit dip all by itself. So whether you want to dip apples or strawberries or blueberries or grapes or whatever else, mango, pineapple, you name it, it will go great as a dip for those fruits. So Now that we've had some fun with fruit, let's move along to some vegetables. I'm going to be showing you how to make a cucumber salad. And again, this is fantastic any time of year, but in the summertime, if you're growing your own cucumbers and don't know what to do with them, then this is a great recipe for that as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey there, everybody. Well, if you are looking for something light and fresh to eat either as a snack or for lunch, then this recipe is going to be perfect for you. I'm making a Greek cucumber salad that is full of flavor, absolutely delicious. You're going to love it. Let's get started. Here's what you're going to need. 2 cucumbers peeled and chopped, 10 ounces of cherry tomatoes, half of a red onion, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, half a cup of feta cheese, black olives, and Greek seasoning. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I've got some cherry tomatoes already chopped up here, but the way I'm going to chop them up is I'm going to quarter them. So you're going to take a tomato and chop it in half this way, then lay the flat sides down and chop each side in half one more time. And the reason you want to do that is you'd like to have a flat surface whenever you're cutting your tomatoes, so that way they don't move around. Then once all my tomatoes are chopped up, then I'm going to finish chopping up my cucumbers here. We're going to want to chop our cucumbers into thin slices, but not super thin. You don't want them paper thin. You want them to have a little bit of a body to them before you put them into your bowl. So now that we've got all of those done, let's go ahead and just slide these guys in. And then for my red onion, I went ahead and chopped this up before I got on camera because quite honestly, I didn't want y'all to see me cry. So we'll slide that in. And at this point, let's go ahead and give it a stir. So I made a little bit more than I anticipated that I would need, so we're going to go ahead and switch this into a bigger bowl, which is going to be fine because then we're going to get it mixed up even more. The only downside is I've got more dishes to do. All right, so we're going to just mix this up and then toss in our olives, and our cheese. And then when it comes to how much cheese you put into your cucumber salad, that's 100% up to you. If you really love cheese, you can always add more. If you're not a big fan of cheese, you can lighten up on it. It's 100% up to you. The other thing that's fun about this recipe is you can size it down very easily. So if you want to just do a single serving, then you would just cut up half a cucumber, a few tomatoes, throw in a spoonful of olives, and you would be good to go. All right, so now here we are. We're gonna go ahead and throw our dressing on top. So I've got my olive oil and red wine vinegar. Stir as we go. And then finally, we're gonna sprinkle some of our seasoning on top. And again, this one's one of those things you're gonna measure with your heart. So whatever fits your fancy. Stir it up and it's ready to serve and enjoy. All right, well, now we're gonna move back to some fruits, and this recipe is one that I really like, especially if you've got some kids at home that are kind of wanting to help out in the kitchen, but you're not really sure how they can help you. Well, this is one that is gonna be really simple for them to participate in. This is the rainbow fruit salad, and it is just as delicious as it is beautiful. Let's get started. Well, some of you have sent me some emails saying that you would like me to make some summer salads. So I've got a few recipes together for you that I'm going to be showing you this month. And the first one that we are going to do is a rainbow fruit salad. It has got so much fruit in it. It's delicious. It's going to be great to take on a summer picnic or an outing. Maybe if you're going to the pool, it's going to be amazing and everybody's going to love it. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's what you're going to need. 1/3 cup of honey, 1 lime, bananas, strawberries, mandarin oranges, pineapple, kiwi, blueberries, and grapes. All right, so the first thing I did was I already sliced up all of my fruit. Now, one of the tricks I'm gonna tell you is that when you are slicing up fruit, you wanna make sure that your knife is really good and sharp, so that way it slices right through and doesn't smash the fruit. So once we've got all of our fruit then sliced up, we are going to add it to our bowl, and I'm going to do a mix of the different fruit as I'm going. So that way it's already started to stir it all together. And one of the things about this dish is you can make it for as many or as few people as you like. It's 100% up to you. You just have to adjust your proportions. So whenever you are making this at home, if you want to make it maybe just for yourself, then just mix up a couple of strawberries and an orange, a few slices of pineapple, throw it into a bowl, and you'll be good to go. If you're making it for a big group like I am today, then you can use the entire container of fruit. Now once we've got all of our fruit in the bowl, we're just going to give it a good toss here. And then we are going to make the dressing. So for the dressing, we have some honey. We're going to take a 1/3 cup of honey, and one of the tricks that I have for you is you can use cooking spray to spray down your measuring cup. Just make sure it is a like vegetable oil or a tasteless oil. You don't want to use olive oil because then it's going to make your fruit salad taste a little on the olive-y side. But you can use a cooking spray, dump the honey in. Then I'm also going to use cooking spray on my little mixing bowl here. So that way when I go to dump it into my salad, it'll be ready to go. So let's put that in here. Now we're going to slice my lime in half. We're going to take the juice from this lime and put it right in with the honey. Mix that together. I'm going to pour that over the top of our salad and give it a good toss. Make sure all of our fruit is covered in our dressing, and then it will be ready to serve and enjoy. All right, well, like I said before, that dish is absolutely beautiful. So if you are looking to host maybe a brunch, or you're gonna have some people over, or you wanna take the fruit salad into maybe a church event, then it's definitely going to be a showstopper and look beautiful on your table. And like I said before, it's really great to do with kids. If you are looking to introduce them to the kitchen, then you can use just a simple plastic knife, have them help you chop up those bananas. You can have them peel the clementines and help in that way. So there's lots of things that they can do to help with this, and then also get them started cooking on their own. So super exciting stuff. Well, that is all the salad recipes that I have for you today. I hope you have enjoyed today's Cooking with Kaitlyn as much as I have enjoyed hanging out with you. And of course, if you try out any of these recipes, make sure to reach out on social media and let me know. And if you are interested in any of these recipes, they'll all be posted at ky3.com. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.